watching the SEC on ESPN. A spectacular Saturday in the state capital of Arkansas, Little Rock. They pulled out all the stops for the Red Wolves out of the Sun Belt Conference and the Razorbacks from the SEC. They are calling the Hogs and ready to go, and we are glad to be with you. Reno's offense for the Razorbacks. Taylor told you in the open, 6 touchdown passes, which tied a school record last weekend. Green wants to throw on first down. Over the middle, dumps it off. That pass is complete to Omega Blake. Blake near midfield before being run out of bounds by Terry Kirksey.
Taylen Green to Omega Blake.
One back in the backfield is Mike Washington Jr., the senior out of Utica, New York. They toss it to him to the left side, running downhill into Red Wolves territory, still on his feet. And a chance for Mike Washington to the 10, to the 5, touchdown Razorbacks. Two plays and a 53-yard touchdown run for Mike Washington. Points.
Well, take a look at the left side of the offensive line. Number 51, Corey Robinson, gets out in space. And watch this right here. Downfield on a corner, bang, right there. Spills Brandon Barnes. And the rest of this is Mike Washington Jr. all the way to the end zone. But you got to love when you see your offensive lineman out there in space matched up against a defensive back. Another look at it right here. 51 coming down the tracks. Bang, get out of the way. Brandon Barnes.
Brandon Greil had a chance to make the tackle, couldn't bring down Washington, and Arkansas strikes in just 2 plays. Rayner wants to throw for the first time today. Hit as he lets it go. That ball nearly intercepted. And the coverage there, Julian Neal, one of the corners that the football. 3rd down and 4 for the Razorbacks. Omega Blake in motion toward the formation. Green on the run. He can make things happen with his feet, but he is always looking downfield, and he finds a receiver there for an Arkansas first down.
Saw a good example collapsing the pocket on Rayner. The defensive side, a little better play from the linebackers.
Down the middle. That one's caught, and it's going to be inside the 5-yard line, down at the 1. Raylan Sharp. No, they call it a touchdown. The Fresno State transfer hauls it in. That's his 2nd score of the year. 37 yards on the pitch and catch.
As we're talking about keeping the pocket clean, another great job by the offensive line, and a strike down the middle of the field. That open safety split wide. First quarter is a 1-point or 1-possession game, rather. They'll respond here after 2 quick strikes on the Razorbacks.
This time Cobb going to take the ball, try to bring it out. He's got it across the 20. Now he's got some room. Cobb into the open field, across midfield, to the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, a 100-yard return. Welcome. Game for the first time today in the backfield. He's off the right hip of Taylen Green. They fake it to Russell. Green back to the air, and he's got a wide open receiver. That's Jalen Brown, and Brown is going to have enough for the first down out across the 30.
Downfield plays and any of the crossing routes did a nice job last week.
Against Alabama A&M, 24 of 31. That's 77%. Green going to keep it himself. He's also got good straight line speed, trying to run away from everybody. He gets to the 10. Taylen Green to the house. Third touchdown of the game for the Razorbacks in less than 6 minutes of time off the clock.
Well, it's a perfect read on the zone read. Defensive end crashes down, and look at this block right here from Omega Blake. Gets just enough of Trenton Allen-Yao. Another explosive play from Taylen Green, this time on the ground.
Kenyon Clay is the back, and he gets the handoff. Clay stacked up and dropped immediately. Philip Lee, the 5th-year senior from Jacksonville, gets to the goal line penalty. Rayner trying to get away, and he's dropped again. Philip Lee again with the tackle. This time for a loss. 3 and 64-yard touchdown runs. You see the numbers so far for the Razorbacks. And here's Taylen Green dancing away from a tackler again. He gets to the 20. He'll run out of bounds. at the 16-yard line. Felt a little bit of pressure
for a fourth down.
Sigler last week played in his first Division I game. Transferred in from West Alabama. Hard running here from Braylon Russell down close to the goal line. And there's the signal. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Braylon Russell made a lot of people miss a week ago. Watch this strike. Boom. Runs right through Brandon Greil, the free safety from Little Rock.
Nothing so far from Corey Rucker, who's lined up at the bottom of your screen. They swing it out of the backfield to Devin Spencer. And Spencer has to fight his way just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Down for Arkansas State.
Red Wolves in Arkansas territory. Rayner back to the air, and he throws it quickly, and it's intercepted. Taken by Xavier Sori. And he's run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Sori jumped the route and comes up with the interception, his first. 4 offensive possessions, 4 touchdowns for Arkansas. Taylen Green over the middle of the field. This one is intercepted by Terry Kirksey. Kirksey still on his feet, and he's wrapped up by red jerseys at the 37-yard line. A takeaway by the Razorbacks, and then a 242 says has a chance to really help us. Transfer from UConn. Rayner trying to get away from trouble. Makes a couple of guys miss, and going to be dropped for a loss on the play. Spencer was the motion man. Now they dump it underneath. What a hit! Oh my! Look at that from Xavier Sori. He's got that captain patch on his jersey and came up and drilled.
Take a listen to this one from Xavier Sori. Good instincts again from the captain. Had the blows that screen up.
I think that was intended for Jabari Bush. Now another big hit on the perimeter. Pass complete to Chauncey Cobb. He held on to it, but for lost yardage. Back for the Red Wolves. Instead of an extra point try, you've got 3rd and 21. Rayner steps up in the pocket, takes a shot down the field, trying to get it to Rucker. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Field goals. This would be a career long. He's got the leg. It is no good. Left it out to the right.
That we've talked about have come from.
This time Green wants to throw. Looking down the field. He fires across the middle, and that ball is intercepted. On the pick, Avante Dickerson. They have challenged Dickerson to State 3 of 7 on 3rd down. 3rd and 3 here. Rayner quickly to the air. He's got a receiver open. That's Cobb. He's got speed and is shoved out of bounds at the trying to get it into the end zone. Play action. Rayner in trouble, and he's dropped. Quincy Rhodes looked like he was shot out of a cannon. For the Razorbacks, they're trying to win this first ever meeting with Arkansas State. A flip to the end zone, and a wide opened number 89.
They go big boy touchdown.
Back to the air, and there's another completion. This time it's Omega Blake. That is
season.
Averaged 25 yards a catch a season ago with Charlotte. This is a long completion to C.J. Brown.
By Chris Bodie on 1st down, getting the tip, and then a drop there from Mike Washington.
Taylen Green in traffic. This was batted away and incomplete. In coverage that time, A.G. McGee, but a flag comes in at the end of the play. Did he get a little too handsy on the ball intended for C.J. Brown? State's defense looking to hold. They had what they thought was a 3rd down stop, but a pass interference play kept the drive alive. Taylen Green on the keeper, off the fake to Washington, barrels his way down to the 19-yard line for a 1st down. Scrambling, going to his left. He gets to the 15. Inside the 10, 1st and goal, Arkansas. Arkansas. And an injured Arkansas State player at the 15-yard line.
Take a look at the hurdle, and man,
official's timeout for an injured player.
This was a brutal shot.
Trying to put points on the board before the halftime break. First and goal from the 8, Taylen Green, 12th play of the drive, looking toward the end zone. He fires back of the end zone, and that ball is caught for a Razorback touchdown, Jaylen Brown.
This was a
first and 10 from the 47. Raider pocket collapsing, and down he goes. That's the 4th sack in the first half for the Razorbacks. This time, Xavier Sorey. Kenyon Clay in the backfield. Arkansas State without Jaquez Cross. He was the starting running back towards ACL this week during practice. How about a clog up in the middle of the line? Ian Jeffrard took all 2nd and 10. Devin Spencer into the game in the backfield with Raider. Raider floats this one down the far sideline. Nobody home except number 23. That's Julian Neal with the interception. Now trying to make something happen, and he's tackled at the 45. Big-time miscommunication. A flag comes in at the end of the... C.J. Brown in motion. Give coming the other way. That's a big hole. That's Washington Jr. trying to tiptoe the sideline. He goes out at the 33.
Kai Whedon.
Play action and a rollout. And a flip to a wide open tight end. That's Rohan Jones down the left sideline. Into the end zone for an Arkansas touchdown. yards. Rohan Jones with his first touchdown. Went to Maine, then Montana State, now in Arkansas. Jones rumbling down the far sideline into the end zone for his first touchdown as a Razorback. Raider dumps it to the safety valve. And no gain on the play. Kenyon Clay.
Back out of it.
Raider, flush from the pocket, dumps it off. Pass complete, but what an open field tackle that time. Corey Rucker on the catch, but Julian Neal with nice cart coming up and beating on the side of the bus. And he said, I get chills just thinking about it now. Some of the huge moments under Houston Nutt happened in this stadium. Taylen Green. 64 of those came on the first quarter touchdown run. Patient here, gets it out to the tight end, Jaden Platt. Said they wanted to get Platt involved in the 5 and change left in the third quarter. Arkansas marching on this drive, leading 42-14. And it's Green again. This time he slides, trying to avoid the... Omega Blake with another catch. That is his fourth.
Brown really have all played well in the first 2 weeks of the season.
Green to the air. And that is his tailback, Braylon Russell, out of the backfield with the catch. Taylen Green had 6 touchdown passes in the opener. He's got 3 today. Dumps this one underneath. Did he just get a fourth? Yes, he did. Touchdown, Omega Blake. A methodical drive for the Arkansas Razorbacks. It's added to the lead. Now in front, 49-14 with 3:46 to play in the third quarter. Razorbacks rolling on this Saturday in the state capitol. First down. A couple of times today, Arkansas has been called for holding in the secondary. Raider toward the end zone. It's got a one-on-one, and it's incomplete. Corey Rucker, the intended receiver, Kanai. Rucker, the man in motion. Raider tries to dump it off. Now tries to cut it inside, fighting his way toward the goal line. He reached out but could not get to the plate. And 4th and goal from the 1. Raider from the shotgun. Tight end in motion. The handoff is to Kenyon Clay. He's got nowhere to go. Still fighting. Still fighting. Does he cross the goal line? No, it's been blown dead. They mark it at the 1. And the Arkansas defense stands tall.
Kenyon, Florida may very well end up being your group of 6 representative in the playoff. They look great through 2 weeks.
Pass is complete. Tight end A.J. Green off the right hip. K.J. Jackson. Jackson, the lefty, looking to throw. He's going to loft this one down the middle of the field. And he's got a wide open Rohan Jones. Jones rumbles his way down to the 37-yard line. A.J. McGee into Red Wolves territory again. Rodney Hill to the outside. He's got a burst, cuts it. And he's tackled at the 21. The carry for Rodney Hill. Had 3 carries last week. The redshirt junior from Statesboro, Georgia, transferred in from Florida A&M. K.J. Jackson rolling to his left. Pass complete. He has loved the tight ends on this drive. He's targeted all 3 of them. That time it was Jay. Jackson. Oh, he's got a lane to the end zone. That's a touchdown on the ground for K.J. Jackson. His first career rushing touchdown. And Arkansas has put a 50 spot on the board. Starzyk bangs another one through.
It's all K.J. Jackson on that drive. His first action ends in his first rushing.
Taylor, what grade do you give the Razorbacks today?
I think it's
after this play. Here we go, the 4th down play on a slant behind the intended receiver, but flags come in. And that
feels so much that they put on tape. That was good. And I think for Taylen Green, it really does feel like he's taken that next step at the quarterback position. He looked, other than those 2 interceptions, I thought he looked fantastic today. Did a great job in command of this offense. And what was a awesome environment today. Arkansas with a big win. And should be proud of their start to the season, getting to 2-0.
630 yards of total offense for Arkansas. 309 through the air, 321 on the ground. Taylen Green, 4 touchdown passes, 239 yards. He also had a rushing touchdown as Green finishes as the leading rusher. 9 carries for 151 yards. And now Arkansas turns it